Hi, my lovely people. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Y'all, it is Monday, and we have to talk about all the shenanigans of the weekend. I'm going to be dropping content all day long. I want to let my members know. Look into members only this evening. You'll have some special things in there. If you're not a member, I'll have the link in the description box how you can join and become one because we're going to have a good time going on over there. So, y'all know how we started off, right? It's Monday Madness. Let's get the business out the way. Section 107 fair use allows us to talk about it. Don't go out of your way to dislike anybody we talk about in these videos. Guess what? It is for entertainment and reaction purposes only, and sometimes a little educational. It is our opinion and our opinion only. So, baby, we gonna kick it off now. I have told everyone, right, that I'm a person that I look in my comments. So I want to address this really quick, okay? Because this is something that I get so sick and tired of hearing. And I'm going to tell y'all, I know that the storm chasers got my back because when I seen this comment, I wanted to delete and block this person, but I seen that it was like 7 or 8 replies, right? And I seen that the storm chasers was dragging them up and down. I seen you, Miss Janubia. I seen you, see Divine. I seen y'all over there dragging it for Phil. So I said, I'm gonna leave this comment over here and let the storm chasers handle it, right? I'm gonna go back and leave a little comment for them too. We gonna get a little messy down there because I'm one for the comments. But let's talk about this. It says just leave the kids out of this. It is so sad. Okay, now let's start right there. Let's just start right there. Leave the kids out of it. I've never made a video that I talk about anyone's children. Yesterday, when I made the video, I did say this, right? I said that the comments that people leave over on Peach's son's channel is ridiculous to me. This is what happens, right? When a parent has a channel that is totally, low blow down, talking about her husband, talking about this, talking about that. This is what happens when a grown woman who knows their channel is explicit tells the people to go over and follow her child, to go over and follow her son. Now your son has a whole grown audience and they're showing no mercy. And then you would also think, on the other hand, that grown people would know better, right? At least that's what I would think. So I never once say anything about children. Let me reiterate this again for those in the back, right? For the bitches in the back that can't hear. I talk about the parenting or the lack thereof that these people do. And they put it out here on the streets. And when I say the streets, honey, they putting it out on every dag on State Street. They is putting it on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and everything else that they can get their hands on. So once you start doing that, if you don't want us to know, don't put it out. That's how I say it, okay? But this is something that always strikes me, right? It's so sad that Black people want to come together and enjoy talking about kids and each other. Nobody is perfect. You can't judge no one. Peace out. First off, why do people always say this? Black people talking about Black people, white people talking about white people. If you look on my channel, last time that I personally checked, that I talk about a whole range of people, whether it's celebrities, whether it's Black, white, Chinese. I mean, last time I checked, we was over here dragging Anne Frank, who is a YouTuber that is in prison. And last time I checked, she was Caucasian. The last time I looked at myself and last time that I looked at my DNA and I looked at my parents, I'm mixed with a little bit of everything, right? I got German, or people would say that that was white, okay? Because that's what my mother was. My mother was full-blood German. Then my father is Indian and Black. So I have a whole bunch of things running through my veins. It doesn't matter what color you are. It matters about how you act. Also, as people, if they want to say, well, as a community of Black people, shouldn't we be trying to give people advice? One thing people don't know that have not been over here with me, for a very long time. Before I became a reactor, I used to watch these mommies, give them tips. The My Jazzy Life lady over there, for instance, when I first started watching her, she was going through something where her baby daddy was in prison and she was saying that she couldn't find any kind of gifts for her kids for Christmas. I tried to be a good supporter and put in there, hey, there's an angel tree program in the prison. People will adopt the kids and everything. Try to be nice. And yet she wants to block me and then start asking people to buy stuff and put up registries. Sometimes you can try and be nice to people and try and support people, but they continue on with the foolery. If you watch Peach, you'll see that her supporters try and go over and support her and talk to her. They get blocked, they get dragged, they get dogged out, they get called grandmas, grandpas, aunties, everything, right? So it doesn't matter about the color because I don't even look at color. It matters about the action. So therefore, people who come and say this, it just boggles my brain. I never understand that. I never understand that. But it is what it is, and it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Now let's go on with the show. Okay. Who's first on the docket? Okay, it will be Jasmine. Okay. Now, I'm like I said, I know a lot of people over here, we ain't checking for Jasmine. When Jasmine does something that's outrageous, that's when we kind of talk about her. So if you wasn't here yesterday or you don't know what's going on, I'll give you a small recap. Okay. She came out here crying, whining, and pouting, talking about people don't take her content creating life serious. They don't take her job serious. She was upset because her son had hit a teacher at school, and instead of his father going to pick him up, she was called to go and pick him up. Now there's a lot when it comes to that. If you do not know, the father of her children is labeled as a registered sex offender. I don't know if he can go around schools. I don't know if he can only be around his children. I don't know the depths of that. But at the end of the day, if you know who you lay down with and what they were doing, you know that you may have to be called and have to go get your child from school. Like I said yesterday, there are people who go work 9 to 5s and have to stay at home or call off or get somebody to work for them and go and do for their children. So no, we don't feel bad for you, right? But the bottom line of it is that she said her child struck a teacher. This is not the first time that we have heard that Ada has done something outlandish at school. Once again, if you didn't put it out here, we would not know. You didn't have to put Aiden's business out on the street, but you did. But this is the thing, right? She said he struck a teacher, and he's displayed. I don't even know how to say this without sound. He's displayed behavior at home with her and in the school. And then she told us that he was autistic. Then she said he wasn't. Then she said that we are talking about it. So we don't know what's going on, but we know he has a behavioral issue. This is my thing. His birthday was this past weekend, right? And she threw a birthday party for him. This makes a lot of people wonder, what is his punishment for his actions? Jasmine gets on here and she tells us, well, he only acts like that in other places. She claims that he doesn't get violent with her and he doesn't get violent with his father, right? So it's okay for him to get violent with a teacher. What was his punishment for hitting a teacher? We know before he has done it again. So what are you guys doing to prevent this from happening? This is the lack of parenting we're talking about. This is my thing. A birthday comes every year, right? It comes every year. You can always celebrate it, but getting your child's mental and behavioral issues under control is something that you need to do now. One thing I did not understand, y'all had this birthday party, a birthday party that you claimed that you and your baby daddy were fighting about. Y'all were on live, y'all was going off on each other, y'all was dragging each other for filth, right? But then you put up all these pictures and Philip is over there smiling, y'all posing, y'all having a good time. So it once again showed that the whole thing of y'all fighting and arguing was a big skit. Also, with both parents in the picture, I don't think that he should have celebrated his birthday. I think that he needed a punishment. I mean, you would get out here and tell us all the bad things that he's doing, but you will never get out here and tell us what you're doing to help him get through these behaviors, what he's getting to get over all these emotional and mental barriers. You never tell anybody that. So I found that really odd and really funny, right? Now, her son does have a twin, Ava. Ava should have had a great birthday. But him, he should have been sitting somewhere with another adult. Hey, look, he doesn't get to attend the party because his behavior in school, he's striking students, he's striking teachers. It's just not for that. He's going to learn this year that acting like this gets you nothing. Period, point blank. But no, it's Jasmine's way of, I need content, so I'm going to throw something together. I'm not going to worry about it. I'll push it to the back burner. It's that kind of attitude that's got you where you are now, sitting over there, still drilling over a man, Chris, that doesn't want to come back, who's probably behind the scenes playing all these mind games with you. And then you sitting over here and you acting so cuckoo that you can't pick yourself up. When I tell y'all, this don't make no sense to me. I was so lost. I'm like, she's actually out here celebrating the fact that her child, okay, struck a teacher and it's okay. When I tell y'all these teachers put up with so much these days, hats off to you if you're a teacher or educator, because I know you're putting up with a whole bunch. But like the show must go on, right? We got to talk, y'all. We got to talk about this. I'm sorry. I started laughing before I could click the picture. What What? What? Baby, let me watch my words. Let me watch my words. This is what this is what I talk about, right? When y'all get out here and say, "Oh, this is body shaming." Absolutely not. It's not body shaming. We all know what our body is shaped like, right? We all know because we see it in the mirror, we take care of it and we tend to it. So we know what looks good on us and we know what does not look good on us. We know what we should do and what limits we should not push our body to. When I tell you, I was like, is this a goiter? Do she got a stomach goiter? Even though I know it's not possible. But it's like, this is matching your neck at this point. This right here, okay, shows what kind of person this is. Like I said yesterday, when we as women wear some of these leggings that have this spandex material, it does not fit us well. Leggings is not for everyone. Certain materials is not for everyone. You can see through some of these materials. They do feel flexible and they do feel nice to wear. But when you get out here and you bend down like this and you can see straight through them and then everything is looking flip flop, tossed to the side, rubber dub dub. Whoo. When I tell you, you dropping it low trying to pick something up because, baby, that bank roll is small. That big bank has just broken down. Okay. You out here doing backflips, cartwheel splits, and everything else, and some Crocs that look like they about to fall apart. And then what is this? What is this? Like, y'all, you bent over, you crouching, and then you say to yourself, okay, the biggest question ever: who in the world is filming this? See, that's what a lot of people don't realize. I look at it and I think to myself, who is filming this monstrosity, right? We know that she's with her children all the time. She said it herself that Will was off gambling and doing his own thing. So was it your teenage son that you was pop locking, dropping and doing a hoochie cooch and having him film it? Was it one of your younger children? Who was it? Because somebody was standing out there filming you. And I mean, it gets worse. I mean, you doing all these videos with these songs, oh, ram it up in there, Pussy and everything else, and you dropping it. She was literally doing splits. Y'all seen her in the picture now. She was bent over. She was talking about, well, I'ma show my husband why he gave me 7 kids, doing all this stuff with throwing her legs in the air. Who is filming this? And whoever is filming it, where do you think that this is appropriate, right? We know it was one of your children. I don't care if it was your teenage son. This is inappropriate on so many, oh my God, levels that we can't even talk about it. Let me just say this: there is absolutely no way, no way, not enough money, nothing. I have a 17-year-old son. I would not go out in public and act like this with him. I would not have him feel me like this. I would not let him see me like this. I would not want his friends to see me like this. I would not reveal myself like this. When I tell you this is so classless and this is so low blow, I almost am lost for words to talk about it. And baby, I was reading them comments. They talking about what's that smell, smello vision. They talking about some farts. And I mean, I was laughing. But it's because you put it out there, but you don't want nobody to talk about it. I mean, look at this picture right here. One of her tatas is on one side, the other one is on the other one. And I'm not sure. Is this extra baby skin? Is this extra baby weight? Is there a baby in there? Like, what is going on at this point? We saw you putting Manjaro shots in your stomach. We seen you going and running in the track, sweating. You was running next to the water. You and your husband was doing the Kanye workout plan. And then this is the results. This is the results. If I was Manjaro, I would reach out to her and say, please don't advertise our stuff no more. Just leave our product alone, right? We don't know what you may come up with, but just leave our product alone. But then you sit around and you eat 2, 3 cakes. Oh, I got a big back because I like big cakes. Honey, I don't know if the back is the problem because it looked like the front got some extra stuff going on. Baby, that looked like a bag of nuts. Baby, that looked like a bag of nuts sitting up there. I mean, I'm not gonna blame it on the back. It's more the front. Now I'm gonna tell y'all something. I understand that this woman has 7 children, right? But she needs to behave like she did have 7 children. She needs to take care of her body like she has 7 children. Because at this point, it is disgusting and it is sick. And I don't get it, y'all. Oh, what, you happy you can still do the splits? Probably, honey. That pelvic bone is blown all the way out after you popped out 7 kids. Six of them was vaginal and then one C-section. Honey, that pelvic bone can snap, pop, lock, and drop it. We seen the willy dilly sitting over there on the dresser. We know that thing is getting blown out. And we know that wood, like I said, it ain't nothing he could do to that. That's like throwing a hot dog down the hallway. That mug, he go and say, oh, what you want to get jiggy tonight, boo? And then he opens that thing up. He walks his whole body in there. He does the crip walk, the sea walk. He's doing that little dance, that he like to do when he move his leg around. Then he start doing your viral TikTok dance that you and your son up here. He jumping up, flipping his legs around, doing the Tootsie Roll and things. Spray paint, see you soon. Write a little note, maybe have a little snack. He walk up out of that thing and he just like, ooh, whoo. Because, honey, what can he do with it other than go up in there and be entertained and look around? Huh? What can he do but other run up and down the hallway, bounce off the daggone walls here and there, and then come the freak back on out? Honey, we know you could do the splits. We know you could throw your legs up. We know how you made them 7 kids. And Remy Martin had a lot to do with it. Maybe you need to go back out to advertising them because that's more believable than us believing that you still got it as a cheerleader. And baby, that thing up front ain't a big old bag of something. Honey, I don't know if you lift that up to wash up under it. I don't know what you do. But whatever you do, and honey, it ain't working. Y'all, we done got a little messy. I'm trying not to laugh. I'm trying to talk to y'all, but I'm trying not to laugh. But honey, I when I tell y'all we can't make it up, we can't make it up. I'm just sitting here like, good what? Good what? Mm, mm. But honey, we got to keep the show moving. So let's go on and talk about this food right here. Let's talk about welcome to the trash can. Let me just say this. Y'all, I'm trying not to laugh. Let me just say this, right? When it comes to trash, I see a lot of people in her comments. I don't know how it works in other states. Let me just say this when it comes to the trash. I told y'all here and where I live, when you have a house, they drop you off a big old can on wheels. One has a yellow top, one has a black top. The yellow is for recycling, the black is for your regular trash. You put them out on different days of the week, they come and get them. Every month we are so-called renting, the can and the trash collection. They put it on our city utility bill. It's no more than $30 a month. So I don't know what's going on there, but they like to drive around with that trash being funky in that car. And we've already talked about it. But there's one thing I want to point out. How can you sit there eating chicken wings, chocolate, and ice cream with all this stanky trash in the back seat? She had all her boys piled in that little car sitting on top of trash. She stops. She's running errand with the trash in the car, y'all. She stops. She goes to the Family Dollar. She goes to the Dollar General. And I'm going to say this. I'm pretty sure that once they take the trash out, the car still smells like trash. This is the same car, right? That we seen her go in and get roach spray and spray in her car. She went in and got other spray. Talking about these ants are eating me up as I'm driving. The car is just infested, right? So we know it still smells like trash. It's all stained up and it's funky, even when the trash is out. But you got to be a bad mother, shut your mouth, to run errands with all this trash in the car. Y'all talking about how hot it is out there. You talking about what a nice day it is. You done took off your sweater because it's so hot. And you stopping and let all this funkified trash go in there. And then you run into the store, honey, and you get you a chocolate bar. You get in there and you eat that chocolate bar, you passing around. Who wants some? Who wants some? Knowing y'all done got all this trash funky in the back seat. Baby, that is some crazy stuff. Then you start eating ice creams that you got out the Dollar Tree. I mean, how can your stomach? That's when you know somebody stank, right? That's how you know somebody body stank, house stank, car stank. They just completely stank. If you got all this trash and the stuff that we see that you cook, right? You over there frying chicken, so you have to peel chicken off. You sitting over there eating mayo. You sitting over there eating pork and beans. You sitting over there eating all this crap. We know it's in the trash, so you got to be smelling that. Like, this has got to be a special woman. These got to be some special kids, baby. I don't know if they even have smell sense anymore because it is really got to be rain. But I'm watching this and I'm watching what she's doing. And I have to say this about Nika. God bless, okay, anybody. God bless anybody, okay, who has to endure Nika and her children when they go somewhere to eat. When I tell you they go to McDonald's and the way that they order the food, it's like, girl, get out the car, walk in, place your order. You out here showing videos telling us that you going to spend time with your girls. Why ain't y'all walk in and sit down and eat like civilized people? Why do you have to be all piled up? I mean, how can you even eat or think when you have the roof of the vehicle swinging down and it is covering your children's face, their food, everything from the trash is blowing around? I mean, I just really want to say to the fast food workers who and the cashiers that come in contact with these people, God bless y'all, because I wouldn't have enough nerve in all my life, the 38 years I've been on this earth, to deal with her or her children coming into a store or a restaurant that I work at. Let me just tell you, I would freaking lose it. I would go off. I would be out here bouncing around. I mean, I would put them out. They need to be trespassed and kicked away, as Peach say. Baby, y'all, when I tell y'all this, that's a rough one. That's a rough one. And there ain't too much more that we can say about Nika because she's disgusting. She's still living in that 2-bedroom duplex. She's still going and stuffing all of her clothes into one damn washer, knowing that them clothes ain't getting clean. And she's still over there just looking rank. But, baby, before we get off here, let me switch back to this. Let me switch back to this. Y'all got me being bad. Honey, I just keep looking at this picture and I just keep thinking, what exactly is this? We know it's extra skin, we know it's flapping around, but I say it looked like a bag of nuts. Or, hey, it's matching the neck. It's a goiter. Maybe it's the peach and the patches up in there. The whole patch of peaches is up in there. Maybe it's a bag of nickels. Maybe it's some coins. Baby, I don't know what, but I hope y'all get down in these comments and tell me what that is, baby, because it ain't jam, because jelly don't shake like that. Or, oh, I don't know. But I can't wait for y'all to tell me exactly what y'all think this is. Because when I tell y'all, baby, it is rough out here on these YouTube streets. It is rough out here for these ladies on the YouTube streets. I thank all of you guys for being here. I'm going to upload a whole bunch of stuff today. Y'all have a wonderful Monday. I hope you guys have fun because I'm sure over here chuckling. I will see everybody in the replay and I will see everybody in the comments. Toodles.